All in, he said. I could sense them in the distance. The rattle of the ball, the snap of the cards, a whisper of romance, a laugh. Some were serious, some were excited. But it was an easy call.
Christchurch Casino.
Well, hello to you, Canterbury, and thank you for joining us on Canterbury Live today. Are you ready for your long weekend? I bet you are. Well, of course, on Saturday, if you like Mustangs or you've heard about them, you should head along to Turner's Auction, and they're all going to be out there tomorrow, which will be fantastic. Well, OMG is the three letters that I can point out to you. That was the performance last night, Empire, at Horncastle Arena. It was incredible, amazing, sexy, sultry. There's some images now straight from my iPhone that actually got pinched from me by one of the performers, which was quite hilarious. There's one of the ladies getting out of a suitcase. It is an incredible evening. If you are looking for one event or thinking about one event this year before the year closes to take your loved one or a special someone or just go for a really fantastic evening, I cannot recommend it highly enough. It is incredible. The ambience is amazing. It's held in a beautiful tea house-like building that's right next to Horncastle Arena. Check it out, Empire. They've extended, because of the demand, their season out to the 16th of November. It is sensational. And something else to do this weekend, head along to the Christchurch Casino. They are celebrating Machina Lounge, their first birthday. So happy birthday to Machina. Well, coming up on today's show, we meet a wonderful young lady, Laura. Now, her story is incredible. She has lost a vast amount of weight because of her discipline, and you'll find out all about that. We have some fantastic images you will not believe. Again, we're out at the Christchurch Casino and we're talking about entertainment, because of course it is Christchurch's leading entertainment venue, and of course that is a place for Cup Week. But what do we wear? What do we wear? Then we have the perfect lady to ask, and that is Olive from Smith and Boston. Olive, welcome to Canterbury Live.
Thank you, Andrea.
And thank you for bringing your friend with you.
Yes, my lovely friend, the mannequin.
Manny Mannequin.
Yes.
Huge week for you, Cup Week, isn't it?
Yes.
And for those of us that do go along religiously, you always do see a couple of ladies dressed in Smith and Boston for that best dressed lady.
Yes, we do. We have a good following. It's really exciting to see the people out there getting dressed up for the races.
Yeah, exactly. And talk us through this outfit here that you've got here. This is stunning, and just quietly, no one else better do it. They can, this beautiful jacket. I'm actually going to get one of these for Cup Day. You'll better see on a Cup Day show. But me just asking you about a style.
Yes.
That's how adaptable you are, aren't you? That you can actually make.
Well, we not so much make, but order in pieces.
Yeah.
So these little silk boleros have been very popular, and they come in a range of sizes, because we do size 6 to 20, and it looks nice with this little cotton dress that we've got here, because it picks up that red colour.
Yeah.
So that's a very handy little piece, and you can wear it with lots of things afterwards. So in our collection, we do have other colours available at the moment. So
yes,
we'll look forward to getting yours for you.
It's very exciting. And as you said, different outfits, because, okay, Cup Day, that's fab, but great with a pair of jeans.
Yes, absolutely.
Skirt, slack, dress it down, dress it up.
That's right. People need to feel that they can use their pieces again and make the most of it. So yeah, that's very important to us at Smith and Boston.
And you can help us style the whole outfit though, Olive. I think that's the wonderful thing about Smith and Boston, isn't it?
Yes, and particularly for the races, I think people need to remember it's day wear as opposed to going to a nightclub. When you're out at the races, you need to make sure your outfit is going to take you through all the things, the sun, the rain, the wind, because we all know the Cup Day salute where you're holding onto your hat and holding onto your hemline.
Fingers crossed it doesn't happen this year.
I hope it doesn't happen this year. So when you come in, you can look through the pieces and decide what suits you, and you can get your look toned so that it is appropriate for day wear. And if you're going in the fashion in the field or some of the competitions, you need to look at the overall day look, and the judges are looking for people who are creative and who've got that sense of style, but it is about a formal day look as opposed to going to a nightclub.
Exactly, and I'm glad you pointed out, because I think we all have experienced looking at some of these young ladies that really, no. Moving quickly along, we've got some great images we'll bring up with some of the different styles and accessories that are available at Smith and Boston, so we'll have a wee look-see at those now. Thanks, Dougie. Oh, what a lovely lady.
I know, this is a beautiful Abby. She's modelling a few of the hats that are available. We've got a lot of different things that you can do. At Smith & Boston we represent 3 different milliners, so we can refer you to the milliner that will bring you the most appropriate styling for the piece that you're putting together.
Great.
And they're all Canterbury milliners. So Abby's got a beautiful classic straw on there. And then in the other image there, she's wearing a fascinator. We've just chosen cream today because it's more about the styling rather than the colours. But this season there are lots of colours around, so people are particularly interested in the brights. So block colours or vibrants like yellows and greens. That's such a beautiful little nod to an almost cloche hat there. Lovely soft organza. And you can tell when people are wearing hats, it's quite good to have the brim up so you can see the eyes. A lot of people are fearful of wearing hats, but if they go and try different styles, they'll find something that suits their face shape. You don't have to, of course, do a hat, you can do a fascinator. So in the next image, if you have a look at this lady, she's...
Pretty woman.
Yeah, it is a little bit Pretty Woman. That's one of
gear.
our beautiful dresses in the polka dot, a very, very soft cotton silk blend, and a nice little hat there, and nice nude shoes. So that's a pretty look. See the detailing on the straw, that's lovely. And then, of course, if you want to do a brighter fascinator, you can. So that's a nice one there that we've got tamed with one of our silk jackets.
And of course, wedding season's coming up. So if you are doing both,
Yes.
say you're going to cup,
Yes.
but you could actually change it up. Like that blue outfit, I could see it definitely as a mother of the bride,
Yes.
mother of the groom.
That's right.
Potentially.
At Smith & Boston, we do help a lot of people with weddings, so putting together a lovely look for a wedding is something that people know us for. And because we have the ability, when we're designing, to look at the different range of women that there are out there, body shapes change as you mature. Once you get past a certain age, your body is going to change due to, having children, or if you've lived a full life, you might have had a couple of skiing injuries and things that throw your shoulders out and your legs out, and you're just not quite the same as you were. But when we're designing, we're thinking of those type of women. So our range really is for the real Kiwi woman, and people like that when they come and shop with us. So at Smith & Boston, they can find things that have a full strap or a sleeve, and helps to just sort of not hide but disguise some of those things that you're not so keen on anymore.
But I mean, I think that's the beauty, Olive, with you and your team at Smith & Boston. They can actually talk you through it. I mean, to you, it's second nature, the styling, but not everyone has that ability naturally.
No, a lot of people do lack confidence, and they perhaps just need a little push again into the right direction so they can choose a colour that suits them. And I also think, coming back to race day, it is important to dress up and have fun, because that's what it's all about. And if you're lucky enough to be hosted at a corporate event, I think it's a real compliment to your host to dress appropriately. Quite often, if you're invited to something like that, there's a reason for it. You're going to be schmoozed, or you're there to try and build up client relationships. So it's a huge mark of respect to dress up nicely and put together a nice piece, and something that will take you through. And also at Cup Day, I can't stress enough, wear sunscreen, because you often see people who've had a dress with a certain cutout bit, and then they're going to have that little burn will be imprinted on there for a good few months to come. So
and
sunscreen.
lots of water as well.
Yes, lots of water as well.
Confidence, I love you use that word confidence, because doesn't it make a difference when you know you look good? You feel good, don't you?
Yeah, in order to feel confident when you're going to any event, but particularly for the races or a wedding, you need to look at your full grooming. So you book that hairdresser, take time to do your makeup, make sure if you're wearing a hat you've got it well secured. So it's very awkward to see someone who's wearing a hat or a piece of millinery and they're kind of bobbing their head around because they're like, oh my goodness, is it still on? Is it still on? So to make sure that it's fully secure, you need to just spend a bit of extra time and get that put together.
Wonderful. Well, you heard it there. You need to go and see Olive and the team at Smith & Boston. They really are there to help, and I can't wait till next time to see what you bring into us.
Yes, thank you. We're looking forward to it.
Now, from the beautiful Olive to a shrinking Violet, Elora joins us after the break.
Southern Newsweek is an Otago-based news bulletin. Watch this every week to stay in touch with what's happening in and around your community. Stay in the know with Southern Newsweek, 11 a.m. Saturdays, right here on CTV.
Undergone home renovations? Looking for that special something to complete a room? Look no further than the Hitching Post. Their extensive range ensures you can find that special something. From plasma cut metalwork to candles, artwork, weather vanes. or even a customised gate. So come on down to the hitching post, 722 Marshland Road.
The world really is your oyster with Farm to Farm tours. Discover some of the world's best farming, scenery and cultural experiences. We work closely with trusted international colleagues in more than 30 countries to customise great trips for people just like you. For a hassle-free trip, call the friendly team at Farm to Farm Tours now or visit our website.
Avoid the monkeys when it comes to relocating. Trust A1 Movers, a family business since 1993 that guarantees a professional job every time. We carefully handle and wrap your valued items, ensuring they have a safe journey. Secure storage and insurance options are also available.
A1 Movers, the careful, caring moving company. Oi!
Kids television is right here on CTV. With an exciting range of kids programming, join in on all the fun, Saturday 7am to 8:30am, right here on CTV.
Well, in this world you meet some special people that are very passionate and also that have, I guess, they've come to a crossroads where they need to do something about something that's happening within their world. And I am joined now by Elora Hari, who has done exactly that. Welcome to Canterbury Live, the shrinking violet, nonetheless. Tell us about your journey, because it's quite amazing. We've got some images that will just blow your mind away. It's quite incredible. But tell us where you got to the point with your weight, you're like, it's got to stop.
Well, I was 19 years old and I'm 21 now, and I got to the point where I was going through some really tough things, like having really bad anxieties or head sore eyes, lots of headaches and things, and I sort of came to the conclusion that I thought I might have type 2 diabetes, which, for someone at 19 isn't, what you want to be facing. So decided to do something about it, and just under 2 years later I'm 52 kilos down, and yeah.
That is a phenomenal amount of weight, and I think we've got some images here that we can have a look at the before and after of you, because wow, it is quite incredible, isn't it? And do you remember how you felt when you're at your top weight?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's been a total 180 now. I feel so much happier, more confident, just and health-wise I feel so much better as well. That's the biggest thing, and that's why I did it, was for my health as well.
Yeah, exactly. And now you're actually sharing. Oh, here's another. Wow. So you on the left there, is it in a gym or where's that?
Yeah, that is in a gym.
Yeah.
I don't sort of go to the gym as much anymore. I prefer to CrossFit instead.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that one's in a gym. That was when I had lost some of the weight. So it's incredible how far I've come since photos like that. And
this was like a family event, maybe?
That was a at the races themed birthday party, but you can see I'm all in black and
hiding yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so.
So from there, then take us on to the next step. How did you lose the weight?
So I started off with what they call clean eating, where I just stripped out all the processed foods and things like that. But I was still sort of, searching for the right food for me, and where I came to the conclusion of paleo, and that's sort of where I'm at now. So it's, grain-free, sugar-free, largely dairy-free and things like that. It's really good. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, which a lot of people do, and it's something that I will sustain for life.
So this is a lifelong change to be paleo. So it's become, we've heard a lot of, is it Pete Evans?
Yeah, Pete Evans,
MKR, he is a great advocate for it, but it is a lifelong decision. And you've got, it's actually really lovely, smell-o-vision again. But these chocolate brownies you've got here, and I think everyone loves to indulge in chocolate brownies, don't they, Elora?
Yes.
But tell us about these. A really simple recipe, isn't it?
Super simple, and it's got all your good fats, no grains, nothing processed. So it's just almond meal, cacao powder. There's some dark chocolate bits in there, some walnut, coconut oil, an egg and vanilla essence. It's so simple and everyone loves it.
And they are delicious. Believe me, they are amazing. But no sugar.
No sugar at all.
No sugar at all in them. And you are taking, and I'll say this for the country and even now it's worldwide, you're being followed.
Yeah.
Now you've got a blog. Tell us about that. That's incredible.
I decided to start my own Facebook page just over a year ago. I'm just a few under 15,000 people, which is amazing. And it's, people from all over the world, all over New Zealand, mostly New Zealand and Australia. But no, it's so cool, and my favourite part is that everyone who follows me is super engaged in the blog. They're not just, followers that don't interact. They all comment, they all support, and it's amazing.
And you've even got recipes, which is great. You've got like e-books, so you can actually download the recipes. Are people grabbing them? Yeah, people are grabbing them, and it's been really cool to have those as well, because so many people ask me how to eat this way. And it's amazing to be able to supply them with recipe books that can get them started in this way of eating. And now, ingredients, do you struggle with that, to find the right ingredients to be paleo? Not at all, because it's largely meat and vegetables, and that's pretty well it. You can get fancy, like with the baking and stuff like that, but there's honestly no need for it at the end of the day. By the time you've got your meat and your vegetables, you're pretty much sorted. Everything you need is there, everything that your body needs is there. A lot of people worry about fibre by not having those grains, but all the fibre you need comes in fruit and vegetables anyway, so... It's really amazing. By the time you do your research on it, a lot of people, it's a very controversial way of eating because it is high fat. Right. However, when you get rid of all of the grains, which are full of carbs, aka sugar, your body starts to feel a lot better. You feel more energised, and the whole thing is just amazing. And you don't miss that sugar as such. I mean, you can still have a treat like these here. You're not going to sit down and have a whole, just because no sugar, don't have a whole plate. But that you can get your little sugar kick. Exactly. A word. I mean, a lot of people are obviously looking for that sugar kick after dinner, which even myself I do, and I've been this way for almost 2 years now. And it's just you don't even need it most of the time. When you are looking for it, you've got your treats and things like that, but other than that, you don't really miss it. That's great. Well, your website is theshrinkingviolet.co.nz, and that's quite informative, isn't it, Laura? Yeah, it's got everything on there, and it's got a link to my Facebook page as well. My Facebook page, I post daily on there, but the website has every link to sort of everything that I do and is really involved. What's the dream? What's the dream? What's the dream? Well, I call it following my bliss. So I would love to be able to do this kind of thing full time, and my dream is that everyone sort of ends up eating this way, and everyone's happy to eat this way. And it'd be amazing to be involved actively in getting people to understand that this way is an amazing way to live. Well, you are definitely a beacon of positivity, and I love that, following your bliss. Yeah. Isn't that cool? That is so wonderful. Well, the crew will enjoy those chocolate brownies, and I probably will have one myself. So go to the website, theshrinkingviolet.co.nz. I don't think it's the last time we're going to see you here, Laura. I think you're here to educate us and bring some of those wonderful viewers on board as well. Awesome. Take care. Hey, stay with us after the break. More Canterbury Live.
In Good Shape, examining all aspects of healthcare, medicine, research, nutrition, fitness and beauty, with in-depth interviews from medical experts. It's all here on In Good Shape, Tuesday morning at 9:30 CTV.
My son's helped me greatly with my independence now that I've got more mobility.
Mum, I've been looking into stand assist chairs from More Mobility. They recline back with a footrest, then when you want to get out of them, they stand you up. You can even sleep on them. More Mobility can bring one out for a free trial. There's even electric beds too. What do you think? For more range and more expert advice, see More Mobility, corner Clarence and Princess Streets off Blenheim Road.
What a difference More Mobility makes.
Welcome to Caltex Redwood. We're a family-owned business proudly supporting our local community. We're open 24/7 for fuel and shop goods, and we have an amazing team of people ready to help you. Save at least 6 cents per litre using AA Smart Fuel cards. We also offer great value on our LPG bottle fills. We have a full workshop and Bridgestone Tyre Centre. Our mechanics and tyre technicians will get your car sorted. Caltex Redwood. We're just down from St Bede's on Main North Road. Caltex Redwood. What drives you?
Just 7 minutes north of Christchurch, Silverstream is a unique residential community carefully planned and developed within a rich natural environment. A family home or terraced villas, Silverstream offers a wide range of living options for every stage of life. The show homes are open. You can select your section, design your home and choose your builder. Purchase the house and land package or the terraced villa for streamside living. Silverstream, a community for everyone. It's closer than you think.
Europe in concert. A new, fantastic international artist performing every week. Saturday evening at 7 p.m, right here on CTV.
Well, as Robbie Williams would say, let me entertain you. Well, no, I won't be, but certainly the Christchurch Casino will, now and to the future.
Relax, feel the excitement, socialise, be indulged by the array of entertainment options at Christchurch Casino, Christchurch's premier entertainment destination, located in the popular Victoria Street precinct. Since opening its doors in November 1994, Christchurch Casino has continued to grow and adapt its high-quality entertainment offerings, and also finds ways to entertain the whole community by sponsoring a variety of Christchurch's favourite events. Skirt World Buskers Festival, Chinese Lantern Festival, Crusaders and Canterbury Rugby, the Court Theatre, New Zealand Cup and Show Week, Worston Brass Band, Christchurch Symphony Orchestra are all within the umbrella of the different entertainment events and organisations that Christchurch Casino has sponsored that you may have attended or enjoyed. With entertainment meaning something different to all, Christchurch Casino does a great job of covering customers' most desired entertainment options, from dining or socialising in any of the multiple venues. Gaming, live bands, live sports showing on big screens, DJs, cabarets, comedy shows, to even having a special occasion fundraiser to entertain your own guests in one of our ready-to-use venues. Within all the restaurants, you can be indulged by the many food offerings, from the everyday cravings of burgers, pizzas, finger-licking chicken nibbles and spare rib favourites, to the more refined palates and specified gluten-free and vegetarian options. Of course, it wouldn't be a casino without the thrill of the 500 gaming machines and 36 table games. Plus, don't forget about the crazy cash promotion giveaways. If you haven't played on the tables very often and want to get a little bit of guidance, simply take part in their Learn to Play or just ask one of their friendly staff for some more information. Christchurch Casino can even help to entertain off-site at private events with their array of fun gaming options. In Christchurch for a short time? Be entertained, plus have the convenience of a free shuttle featuring a service to and from local hotel motels. 0% commission on all foreign currency exchange and free Wi-Fi, all under one climate-controlled roof. For all the details on what's on, visit christchurchcasino.co.nz. Christchurch Casino, entertaining, celebrating and supporting Christchurch and Canterbury.
So head on down to the casino tonight, or maybe tomorrow for Machina Lounge's birthday. Stay with us now. We're out to Musgroves, finding out all about the heritage. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'm about to have a wonderful chocolate brownie. Have a great weekend. See you Monday.
Hello and welcome to Musgroves. Today we are looking at the heritage section in Musgroves, and we have Liz telling us all about it. Liz, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
What have you got here?
This store here came out of Godley House. Sadly, it was lost in the earthquakes. We did a bit of the demolition in Godley House, so we obtained, this is a door that we obtained out of there. So you're looking around 1900s for this door.
So you've got quite a few items from Godley House then?
There were, yes, of course, a lot of the beautiful ceiling roses. They went very early. The TNG, I think you've already seen this morning. I think There's a lot of TNG flooring that's come out of Godley Head, and this is available for purchasing. And as this door is also, this door, you could, for a heritage door this sort of age, you're going to be paying around the $295 mark. This is also wheelchair compliant, so if you were putting this into a commercial environment, this would be okay. It would also service a beautiful door in a house.
Yes.
You could actually have it as a front door because it is cedar.
Yeah.
It weighs 2 tonne. So it could, yes, you could use that in a domestic, as a domestic front door.
So do a lot of your pieces get used for commercial places?
But yes, they will, especially the ones that are a bit wider, because they've got to have this, the wheelchair access. They've got to comply. So the wider doors do, but yes, yeah, we do double hung windows out of the 1900s as well when people are refurbishing. Of course, in days gone by, people have taken them out and put them aluminium. Well, we've come the full circle. Those aluminium are now coming out, and they're trying to go back to their wood that they originated with. We've got a good supply of double glazed house lots of both doors and windows. Bifold doors are very popular, so we haven't got a big supply of bifolds. We do have some, but there are times when we do, when we get a house lot.
So is this your favourite piece?
This is my favourite piece. This is my favourite piece, and I do want it to sell it to a good home.
So what kind of people do you get buying these kind of items?
These will be the people that are really enthusiastic putting their houses back the way they were when they were first built.
It really does. It has that story and that history behind it.
Yeah.
You walk through that door and you can think, oh, it's from Godley House.
Well, we do have some of the brass fittings that go on the doors. Ebony is, because it's a thing of the past, ebony door handles now, and the door plates. We do get them in from time to time as well.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the brass type hardware that I was talking about down at the Godley House door. So these are porcelain, these little coat hooks. Very rarely do we see these now, and look what we've got. They've only just come in the last couple of days, so we've purchased these. There's a wee selection of brass, old brass in here that you can use when doing up an old house. Lovely. This is an example of an old door with its original 1900s, turn of the century hardware. This is the type of brass where we don't always have these. These are very rare. We wouldn't separate these off this door. You'd have to buy the whole door to purchase these items. But this is just an example of brass that we have from time to time. You'd come to Musgroves for it. Where else would you go?
Where else? Exactly.
Start at Musgroves.
Exactly.
If you're doing a job, start at Musgroves.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for showing all of this to us, Liz.
Good.
I think people will be very intrigued and surprised to hear what Musgroves actually has.
Come on into Musgroves. We're waiting for you. Yeah!
All in, he said. I could sense them in the distance. The rattle of the ball, the snap of the cards, a whisper of romance, a laugh. Some were serious, some were excited. But it was an easy call.